Aries, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now, this is for June 9th until 15th. Let's take a look. What's going to be coming your way this week? Looks like you're going to be going through a transition. Some Aries will also be brokenhearted over a water sign person. And it's like you're waiting for this person to come around. For those singles, if you have broken up with someone who's a water sign, especially if it's a Cancer, this person is kind of looking for some soul's journey or some soul searching at this point. Okay? Now at this point, there are a lot of things that's been going on inside your head, but you can't help not to think about this person and what's been going on in your private life or in your personal life, okay? Especially for those married ones. Now, I don't see any separation for now, but you feel like both of you need some time off, some break. You know, one of you needs to travel away, go and visit some friends and families, you know, just to have a small break from each other. Because you're already feeling so overwhelmed with everything that's been going on. It's not that the two of you are nagging, but that is actually the problem. The two of you are not talking, and it's like you practically don't care about each other. Well, it's not that you don't really love each other anymore, but both of you are so tired, worn out, and drained emotionally. And both of you feels like, you know, you're so frustrated about your differences, everything that you've been going through. The other one wants to feel that they're right, and then you feel like no, what you feel like is not really practical or not really applicable in this situation. So the two of you keeps on going back and forth, and until the time comes that you just don't want to talk about it. Every time that you're home, you eat, you say, a few words about each other, about your days, and about some important stuff. Then that's it. You miss the harmony in your relationship. You miss the person, that you used to be with, or the person that you fell in love with in the past. And you feel like the person that's sitting right in front of you is already different. Okay? Both of you feel so hollow and empty, but the love is still there. I feel like that there's still time and there's still a chance for the two of you to really make things up. It's just that I feel like there are some problems that the two of you are not really discussing, and both of you are not really open in discussing that, and so is your partner. So, one of you will be staying either out of town or with your parents or with your family for a little while and for a change, and you just want to you don't want to build your walls up, but it's like you just want to have your time to reflect, have that me time, and it's like you just want to compose yourself again, regain your composure, and you just don't want to think about anything that has something to do with your partner at this point. Because you are really drained, you're tired, you're mentally, it's like you're mentally drained and stressed out, and you're mentally battered as well. Your heart, it only longs for those good old times together, but I don't really feel like. And your partner is also thinking about moving away for a little while or traveling within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months. Now, I don't see any third party for now. But both of you will be acting like air signs or cut off and dry within the next few weeks, okay? Actually, both of you are thinking about the same thing about one another, but there's no third party. Okay? The only thing here is you don't really understand each other. And since that your partner is also a water sign, it's so hard for them to express themselves. Okay? To word out whatever that's inside of them, to express their grief, their battered emotions, and it's so hard for them to say that you hurt me. And then, of course, then you will ask like how, why, in what way. So they don't know how to explain it either. So since that they cannot really grapple for the right words to say, they just, you know, they just want to keep quiet, and they just want to contain it to themselves. But with you, it's like you feel like your partner has been hiding something from you. And obviously, every time that you feel like, oh, okay, this person has been hiding something from me. So the next thing is who? What? Is it an affair? Is there someone else? Like you don't really love me anymore? Those kinds of stuff. But I feel like your partner is just practically focused on the financial security. And that's also another thing, the financial security. Okay? That's the thing that I can see that is also been affecting your harmony. The other one is too stingy. The other one is too impractical. Both of you are not really in the same page when it comes to finances. But this will get resolved. Well, next month, not this month. Both of you will be away and will try to avoid each other roughly for like less than a month. Okay, but I don't see any separations. The two of you will still be patching things up. Will try to understand one another. You are the one who'll be reaching out to your partner, and your partner will be a little bit more forgiving, understanding, and will also be, like accepting your tantrums as well, which is they do understand. And you know what? The good thing about that is this person, your partner that's currently with you right now, is your soulmate. All relationships go through rough patches, and it's just natural for you to go through this, especially if you've been married for less than 10 years. But then, the thing that you need to give credit about your partner is they're just too workaholic, too conscious about finances, the expenditures as well, expenses, financial responsibilities. And I feel like they love their work more than you, or more than your relationship. But aside from that, I don't feel like there's anyone else that you need to, to be worried about. Which is you should be more thankful because your partner is really, responsible. But I feel like you need to be careful by the end of the month, okay? I know that this is only for this week, but you need to be careful by the end of the month, as this week there will be some signs, or there will be some, let's say, red flags in your workplace that someone is betraying you, someone will be betraying you, or someone will try to set you up for you to get fired, okay? You need to watch your back. I mean, you don't really have to distrust anyone. You don't have to be so suspicious about each and everyone. You'll look so paranoid and crazy if you do that. But of course, that you have to read between the lines. You have to observe that if a person is being overly nice to you, if a person is being overly friendly and too phony, then that's the time that you should just, question their actions. You don't really have to verbalize that. You just have to think of it on your own and analyze. Now, the harmony in your relationship will go back to normal, okay, within the next 7 or 8 weeks. But then the main problem here is you have to look out for your work. You have to watch out for the people that you're working with. You also have to watch out for some things that will be missing, that will be deleted, some things that will also get delayed, or that there will be some intentional blockages, or if, all of a sudden you're not included in the meetings anymore. Well, you're not going to be losing your job, but then the problem, the shake-ups will start happening this week. Okay, there will be some red flags. And you will know who it is because it's also a younger fire sign who's very ambitious, male. And then there's and another younger fire sign female. I don't see the connection between the two of them, but it seems like both of them have the same signs and both of them have the same aim. Okay? So you need to watch out and be careful. And I feel like you will also be dealing with someone who's such a liar and someone who usually gets away with whatever it is that they always do to people. All right? And because of that, like from one problem to another, one problem will be resolved, except that there is another thing that will be coming up, which is, when the two of you, when you and your partner are already working as one, there's no impossible thing that you cannot really attain or conquer. Okay? And I feel like your partner is, or it could be the other way around, okay? But your partner has a more successful career and, let's say, more solid stature. And in some ways, they can help you out. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask for help, because they will be willingly and much more happily to oblige and to help you. All right? Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Aries. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.